Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Of all the sayings of Jesus, this final beatitude is perhaps for us one of the hardest to swallow. In addition to telling us that those who are persecuted for simply doing the right thing are in fact happy, Jesus goes on to say, "Blessed are you when they insult you, and persecute you, and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me." He can't be serious, can he? For any of us who've experienced insult, accusation, and rejection, we know that it can be extremely painful and can become nearly unbearable when we feel as if it's undeserved. We may find ourselves wanting to lash out in our own defense, or simply to inflict pain on our enemy. But Jesus offers for our consideration a different response. He tells us to rejoice and be glad. How is this possible? How can we possibly be happy when we are ridiculed, disrespected, and ostracized simply for seeking to do God's will? The answer lies in the realization that true happiness, the kind that can never be taken away, can be found in only one place: in a living relationship with the God who will never leave us, never betray us, and who loves us more than we love even ourselves. Jesus tells us in John chapter 15, "If you belonged to the world would love its own. But because you do not belong to the world, and I have chosen you out of the world hates you." And he goes on to say, "If the world hates you, realize that it hated me first." He's telling us that being persecuted for trying to follow Jesus is one way of knowing that we're actually getting it right. Certainly his apostles understood this, as we read in Acts chapter 5 that they rejoiced that they had been found worthy to suffer dishonor for the sake of his name. Jesus, who perfectly fulfilled Isaiah's prophecy of the suffering servant, draws near to us when we suffer for him. So the next time we're persecuted for our faith, let's not lose heart, but instead remember that Jesus, who suffered for us, will certainly be with us as we suffer for him. And if that's not cause for rejoicing, I don't know what is. St. John Newman, pray for us.